You've been doing the inner work. You've said the affirmations. You've visualized. You've journaled. You've done everything they told you to do. But the truth is, you still feel stuck. It's like the universe is on mute. You're calling out, but nothing is answering back. And maybe you're wondering, is something wrong with me? Am I blocked? Is there some secret I missed? No. You're not broken. You're not blocked. But there is something crucial you were never taught. And once you hear it, really hear it, your entire reality can shift. Instantly. Stay with me. This isn't hype. This is the missing link most people never see. What if I told you, the life you're trying to create isn't hiding somewhere far away? That it's not locked behind some mystical door or buried beneath years of effort? That the shift you're craving, the one you've been chasing through books, practices, and teachings, is already inside you, right now, waiting for one single moment of alignment? Most of us were never taught how energy truly works. We were taught how to think, how to plan, how to act, how to strive. But we were never shown how to tune in, how to become still enough to feel the truth pulsing within us. So we try harder. We hustle spiritually. We make vision boards. We repeat affirmations. We meditate with expectation. But all the while, there's this quiet echo underneath it all. A whisper of doubt. A hum of fear. A subtle belief that maybe it's not working. That maybe, we're not enough. And that's exactly the signal we're sending out, every single day. Not through our words, but through our state of being. The universe doesn't respond to what you say. It responds to what you are. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you something simple, but powerful enough to shift your frequency, your perception, and your entire relationship with reality. Not tomorrow. Not after you heal everything. Not once you feel ready. Now. Because once you truly understand this, you'll realize you were never blocked. You were just misaligned. Let me tell you a quiet truth no one told you growing up. We were raised in a world that taught us how to survive, not how to align. How to chase, not how to receive. How to perform, not how to embody. So when we begin the spiritual journey, when we first hear the word manifestation or learn about energy, we get excited. Hopeful. Determined. We tell ourselves, this is it. This is how I'll finally create the life I want. So we start doing everything right. We light the candles. We set the intentions. We read the books. We say the mantras. We visualize. We journal. We meditate. We try to be positive. All the time. But there's this one moment that almost no one talks about. The moment where, despite all your effort, all your work, all your faith, nothing seems to move. It's the moment where the job doesn't come. The money doesn't flow. The relationship doesn't shift. The healing doesn't land. And in that stillness, that frustrating silence, you start to wonder. What am I doing wrong? Why isn't this working for me? Is something blocking me? But here's the truth that broke me open when I finally saw it. You were never doing it wrong. You weren't being punished. You weren't cursed. You weren't behind. You were simply still operating from the old energy of trying to get, instead of being aligned with already having. And that difference? It's not small. It's everything. Because the version of you who already has the life you want doesn't wake up in fear, doesn't shrink, doesn't chase, doesn't beg. They live from fullness, from peace, from knowing. And the moment you begin to feel as they feel, even before anything changes in the outer world, your frequency shifts. And when that happens, the universe listens differently. You're no longer a seeker. You're a mirror. A magnet. A match. Let's go a little deeper now. Because what we're talking about, this shift, this alignment, this frequency, it's not just spiritual poetry. It's backed by science. By energy. By the very structure of the universe itself. Quantum physics, the science of the unseen, tells us that everything is energy. You. Me. Thoughts. Emotions. Matter. All vibrating at different frequencies. And here's where it gets mind-blowing. Particles don't even exist as solid things until they're observed. Until consciousness interacts with the field, that invisible space of possibility, there's nothing fixed. Just potential. That means your attention, your focus, your emotion. They collapse potential into form. They literally shape reality. The ancient mystics said the same thing, just in different words. As within, so without. You become what you believe. The world is a mirror of your inner state. So while science might call it the observer effect, or quantum entanglement, spirituality calls it alignment, resonance, and embodiment. And both are pointing to the same truth. You don't create your reality with force. You create it with frequency. Whatever your dominant emotional state is, not the one you pretend to feel, but the one you live in, becomes the blueprint for your external world. You can't fake energy. You can't trick the universe with words while your body is broadcasting lack, fear, or doubt. It responds to the signal beneath the surface. The one you carry in your breath, your nervous system, your decisions, your tone, your posture. So no, you're not waiting for the universe to bring something to you. The universe is waiting for you to become the version of yourself that matches what you've asked for. That's not philosophy. That's physics. That's frequency. And that's power. So now the question is, how do you shift it? How do you move from misalignment into magnetic embodiment? It's simpler than you think. But it requires something most people skip. A decision. A deep, cellular-level choice to stop waiting for your reality to give you permission to feel what you desire, and start feeling it now. This is the key. You don't wait to have the thing before you become the version of you who has it. You become that version first. Because when you do, the universe has no choice but to reflect it back. So let's go there. Right now. Close your eyes, unless you're driving, and take a breath. Not a shallow breath, a real one. Inhale through the nose, and let it melt down into your belly. Now exhale slowly, like you're releasing old codes. Now, bring to mind a vision. Not something vague, something vivid. The life. The moment. The version of you who already has it all. Feel the way they walk. Confident. Grounded. Soft, but unstoppable. Feel how they speak. Clear. Calm. Certain. Feel how they make decisions. From trust. From alignment. From knowing that they are fully supported. Now ask yourself. How would I move through today? If I already knew everything I wanted was mine. How would I speak to myself? How would I show up in rooms? What would I stop tolerating? What would I finally say yes to? This is not just imagination. This is frequency training. This is identity alignment. And your nervous system feels the difference. When you begin to live like it's already yours. Not to fake it, but to align with it. The shift is instant. You don't have to try so hard to manifest. You just have to get in tune with what already belongs to you. And the more often you practice this, the faster your external world begins to recalibrate around it. Not because you're forcing change, but because you've finally become the version of you who no longer needs to chase it. Now, pause for a second. Let everything we just explored sink in. That future version of you, the one who already has it all, they're not far away. They're right here, just on the other side of a shift. A shift in energy. In emotion. In identity. So here's your invitation. Close your eyes for a moment, and picture them. Feel them. Breathe like them. Stand like them. Now, in one word, describe who they are. One word. Maybe it's free. Maybe it's confident. Maybe it's unshakable. Maybe it's worthy. Whatever that word is. Type it in the comments. Declare it. Activate it. Anchor it. Because the moment you speak it, even just one word, you begin to embody it. And when you embody it, the universe begins to respond in kind. If this message stirred something in you, if you felt seen, remembered, realigned, then this is only the beginning. Because there's a whole journey waiting for you here. A journey of remembrance, reprogramming, and rising into your full power. And you don't have to walk it alone. So if you feel the pull, if your soul whispered yes, click subscribe. Not just to follow a channel, but to claim a space where your evolution is sacred. You're not just a viewer here. You're a seeker. A mirror. A creator. And this, right here, is your invitation to keep expanding. Now, just take a breath. A real one. Right now. Inhale, feel your body soften. Exhale, and let everything that's not you, fall away. Close your eyes for just 3 seconds. And feel. Feel that version of you. The one who walks in peace. The one who speaks with clarity. The one who doesn't force, or chase, or doubt. You don't have to become them someday. Because you already are them, now. You were never blocked. You were just misaligned. And now, you're back. Let this be your shift. Let this be your turning point. The universe is already responding. And I'll see you in the next alignment.